Okay.
Yep, that's why. That's why we had to pick it. Yep.
Right, me too. Okay.
I don't remember that part. It's been a while.
I don't either. See, it's like that dance move. Why y'all like just like the hands moving where the hands are?
I have to insist we watch the choreography MV for this.
Oh god. Oh god. You keep staring down the camera like I said something bad.
K-Pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls.
Welcome if you're new.
I'm Bree.
Oh! My bra. I got no limit.
We're done.
Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls. Welcome if you're new here. I was gonna say I'm free. I'm
Hello.
free.
So does that make me Mur today? We're switching places.
We're switching places. I'm Mur.
I'm free.
Wow. I don't even know my own name anymore.
It's just one of those days.
It
really is.
It really is. Yeah. And thank goodness that this is Throwback Thursday and that we're on Thursday because I don't think we're gonna be able to brain function much longer. So yeah, we are going to watch MonstaX's Beautiful.
Yep. So I have a feeling this is gonna help us not brain function even more.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen the full MV for this.
Oh really?
I've heard the song maybe once or twice, but I've only seen snippets, and the only reason I saw snippets is because I had to make a Kiki video for your birthday.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Beautiful has some great choreo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness. But yeah, I thought this would be a good Throwback Thursday to have before we jump into Mur's birthday week for next week. So, nice little, it's almost like kicking it off early. Even like most of the videos for the rest of the weekend going forward is almost like early birthday videos in a sense.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So. But yeah, with that said, we'll go ahead and jump into this one. Before we do, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more, and what else, Mark?
Hit that bell.
Also, reach out to us on our socials, come chat, hang out, talk with us in Discord, and you can check out our exclusive reactions on Patreon. We're also live streaming on Twitch, Fridays through Sundays. We're watching Boys Planet, Vincenzo, and Fiery Priest. And we're gonna jump into Beautiful. I think the first time I heard this song, I thought it was gonna be soft. And then I was like, nope.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
I guess it's like a title like Beautiful. I know I naturally think of something softer.
Yeah, that would make sense, but yeah, definitely. I
do love how we go into like the rough and tough rap line into like showing your beautiful vocals.
Okay.
Yep, that's why. That's why we had to pick it. Yep. It's that nice choreo. I just love this one. The melody and everything. Oh my god. Such a bop.
Me too. Okay.
I don't don't remember that part. It's been a
I don't either.
Hold on. I gotta go back. I don't remember that part.
I don't remember that part either, because like when I saw that it was MonstaX is beautiful, I always just remembered the only soft part of it where it goes beautiful, the handle. I was like, ooh yeah. Oh, and the intro that like electric beat and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't remember that.
Me either. Cause like when I was grabbing clips, I was just like zooming and stopping anytime Kiki was right there on the screen. I didn't like actually like listen through everything. So it's been a while since I've actually listened to the whole song, and holy crap. Okay.
Man, you almost need to watch that transition scene like 7 times over. And because that was
Like I said, we kick it off birthday week early.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the exact thought that I had.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's top of the look.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that bet. Ours went too. Yep. Oh, goodness.
See, it's like that dance move. Why y'all like just like the hands moving where the hands are?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
See, like I said, center key. Like,
Yeah. Was that necessary?
yes, absolutely.
Oh my god.
They have a choreography version of this also.
I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I'd survive that.
All like their own little like. Oh, never mind. I forgot words. We just got jackets flying everywhere. Why?
I don't know. Man, I know I've seen this like a dozen times over, but apparently it's been too long.
I have to insist we watch the choreography MV for this. I have to insist if we're kicking off birthday week. I have to insist.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm like you. I think of like the chorus and like the softer parts when I think of this song, because the melody in there is just like, it's so catchy, it gets stuck in your head. But everything else I forgot. I forgot everything else. This was like watching it for the first time again. Like,
Right.
it's first time all over again. Oh goodness. Okay.
I think the last time I watched it, I think oh god. Yeah. I think I had a bias change since the last time I watched it. Oh, God.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So your previous bias was definitely front and center for a few good shots there too.
Yeah,
So-
there was a lot of like
Hips
just,
and
like,
hands.
hips and hands, and he was just like, you know,
Yep. Yeah.
he has not forgiven me at all for making that switch. But I didn't switch. I just moved somebody up a little higher. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm making that. That doesn't even sound okay. I don't even know what I'm trying.
You're just trying to justify it now. Oh my god.
Goodness, did I unplug myself? I think I did by wiggling around. Hold on. Oh. I'm trying to make this blanket stretch farther than what it does to cover everything that's cold, and it's not working.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, we definitely need to watch the choreography. I feel like rap line in this too, because there was a part where like I was like, I don't know, he had like a match or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what was in his hand with so many buttons undone. Right. I feel like rap lines like, yep, you're definitely rap line biased. And I'm like, gee, honey, I am. Y'all need to back the hell off for a second, okay?
Right? Man, like if I went through like the journey my brain goes on, because like there was a part where, because that was that part too with I am, and then there was a part like, well, there were several parts. But that's neither here nor there. But there was a part with Jew Honey where I was like, why do you have to look so good?
Yes.
Standing like that.
I remember because you made a GIF of it, or you found a GIF of it, or something. Yeah. That's from this. I'm just now putting puzzle pieces together. That's right. That is from this.
Right? And then, like, throughout the whole thing, Minhyuk is like, look, I know Kiki's your bias, but my personality is what your type is. And I'm like, I need you to not do this to me. Right?
I know. Minhyuk's like, I'm gonna make growly faces and hands and hips again. It's like, no. And then Wano's like, by the way, I'm here too for this one. And it's like, right, you sir. Right. And then like Shona was like, right? And then like Shona is just like, y'all, you ladies need to remember I'm just walking sex. And it's just like, stop! Y'all need to calm your asses down, okay? Right? Calm down. Oh my god. Like I said, it's like the first time all over again. My god. See, this is the bad thing about birthday weeks is I try to take her out, but then I get taken out in the process. I'm collateral damage at this point.
Right? Yeah. I feel that pain. I had that in April.
Yeah. But with that said, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and do the choreography. We definitely need that. Yep. Oh, okay.
Oh god. He keeps staring down the camera like I said something bad and I didn't say nothing. I heard something.
I looked at you, honey, and I was like, and then for some reason Kiki just like, because he wasn't looking at the screen right away. And then he turned and looked and I was like, and then they all just spread out. It's like they're about to go on the prowl or something. It's like,
great. I don't know, Kiki gave a camera a look. It was like, who told you something?
I did look. That's like, angry Kiki.
He's like, what are you doing? I'm watching you, okay?
See?
That's what I'm doing. Why are you mad?
But that's not the only angry face, though, because that's an angry Kiki, but that's also an angry Hyungwon and an angry Minhyuk. Like, that's all three of them mad about something. I don't know who pissed you off, but I am sorry, sirs. Like, holy crap. Okay. Sometimes choreography versions are just worse. In a good way. See? And then like...
I don't know.
I just need them to calm down. See, he's like, don't forget about me. Yep. And then that, and then... Why? Oh my god. really do love the choreo for this one.
Me too. I need you not to just roll all that.
Right at the camera too.
Right? Stop looking at the camera like that. Stop. Oh my god.
I kind of want to fire the cameraman though, because for those parts they keep going from like here up. It's like we could get a full visual of that. Just saying. Okay.
Oh my god. You need to stop.
No.
Oh my god. Okay. I didn't notice that before. Did you notice the codes?
No, I thought they all went off at once, but I can see it now. It was like a
They tossed it back to the guy behind them, and then he tossed it back, and then he tossed it back until the last one was tossed. That was
awesome.
so cool. I've never noticed that.
Mm-mm.
And that's why we do Throwback Thursdays.
And that's why we do choreography videos when we can.
Yeah.
So yeah, that part's awesome. Yep.
See, like, Minhyuk threw his forward so that there was an even number to toss back. That was so cool. Oh, wow.
As if it wasn't already hard enough to talk today. Then we did that. I can't say nothing because we did it to ourselves, or at least I did it to myself and to you. Yeah. I don't know anymore. Like I said, we can't talk. Or I can't talk. I love that song though. I feel like I need to listen to it more because I feel like I haven't listened to it in so long. And now
I've listened to it a lot because it's on my playlist. So I listen to it a lot, but I don't always like. I'll put it on like on my phone and then have it play over my speakers and stuff. So I don't necessarily see a music video.
Yeah.
Usually it's on my Spotify list. So
I think that's one. This one should be on my playlist. If it isn't, it's gonna be. I don't know. It should be. But I feel like this is one that I need on repeat. Definitely need this one.
Yeah.
I like the way. So, for those of y'all who don't know, we're doing our what is it, like 30 days of K-pop list with shorts and all, and each day you have to pick like a different song that's for whatever is for that day. Like there's songs that make you cry, songs that make you smile, underrated songs, like that kind of stuff. And eventually there's gonna be, I think it's like a song that makes you want to fall in love or something like that. And I think I picked a very unconventional one. I'm not gonna say what one I picked because we like to surprise people, but I did pick a MonstaX one. And I say it's unconventional because MonstaX, I feel like they write like songs that are about love, but are also like hard at the same time. They're like, we're in love and we're angry about it. Like that's how it sounds.
Yeah, because this was like a perfect example. Because like in the lyrics, it was saying, "I know I can't have you, and that you're too beautiful to handle," and all that stuff. And it's just like, "Damn it, woman, I want you, but I can't have you." And it's like,
yes, you can.
You can.
You can. Like,
Who's telling you no? I will be there.
Right?
Just what?
But I think that's why I think like their songs, they have a lot of songs that are about love or in that like romance area, but don't necessarily sound like a typical, because I think a lot of people when they think of like love songs, they think of like soft and pretty and romantic. I'm the opposite. I like an angry love song or one that's like, I'm so into you that I very well might be going insane. I like those kinds of songs.
Me too. Me too. Because I was trying to figure out like what love song to pick too, And I was chatting with Free. I'm like, I don't know what to do because my love songs aren't usually considered love songs because my type of love songs isn't necessarily about love. It's kind of just like, look, I'm into you and I kind of want to throw you up against a wall. That is a love song to me.
That, like I said, that or the ones that are like, I'm going to lose my mind because I'm so into you. Like, and that's kind of like this one. This one, like, they're talking about like being obsessed and they can't handle, like, can't control themselves and that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Like, my love songs need to be aggressive in some way or another, you know? And that's why I love their take on all of that, because their love songs do, like, if you look at the lyrics, you're like, oh, this is a love song, and then you hear the song and it's like, oh, this is an aggressive love song, never mind.
Right. Yeah exactly. That's how I like it too.
So that's just one of the many reasons why I love them. But yeah, with that said, I guess we will go ahead and wrap this one up. And I will say, so we are doing Mer's birthday stream, not this Friday, so not tomorrow, but the following Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I will say that some K-Cordies have already sent me some videos. MonstaX will be a part of that stream. Okay, so, and I'm not just counting the Kiki video I made. I mean, we've gotten some videos. Okay, so yeah. Just letting y'all know.
Great.
Mer's like, I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it doesn't even, like, Kiki, but it doesn't even, like, with MonstaX, that's scary, because it doesn't even have to be Kiki. Like, if you want to kill me fast, definitely. But, yeah. Oh, boy.
It's basically gonna be welcome to Mer's death day.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go ahead and let y'all go. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this as much as we did, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Oh, Dave! Why is he so cool about it?
Right?
I need you to not be so toxic. It makes me look so bad.
We just got the performance.
Damn,
oh my god.
Oh my god. That was very hot.
애들은 이런 거 가지고 장난치는 거
Oh
아니야.
my god.
She's got big, gorgeous eyes.
Oh my goodness. Look at the cat's face.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Yes! This is the performance I wanted to see like a year ago. Oh my god.
Stop it, Kay. Kay's phone just came out.
Or don't.
You know what? Raven's back there going like, this song is erotic. Oh my god!
I was gonna say you better zoom in for the hip thrust. Camera, why are you so far away right now?
Why? You have to hit me in the feels.
My goodness.
I love
taking a smile off my face.
right?
Wow.
Just right up in the camera.
I know where to look now.
Aww.
I really like this routine.
These guys are gonna have nightmares after this.
Right?
With Homie just running with safety.
Yup.
Somebody grab his shoe.
So many hips. So much hip stuff. Okay. Oh my god. And then Mingy with the swag. Come on now.
Dusting the mic off. That was so good.